Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Discriminating Gamer. I've decided I want to make use of one of those diagrams that uses circles.
Then,
I don't know, probably tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to go ahead and take a look at Mage Ultimate Edition from WizKids. Mage Knight Ultimate Edition from WizKids.
We'll get back to the review in just a moment. I want to take a minute to ask you to check out my other channel, that is Cody Carlson, PhD, where we talk about history, books on history, military history. I even post some of my lectures for my classes on there. Please check that out. Please subscribe to that channel. And now, back to the review.
All right, kids, Mage Knight Ultimate Edition, 1 to 5 players from WizKids. Super late to the party on this one. In fact, I'm not even going to do a rules overview. There are so many good rules overviews out there. I'm just going to tell you what I think about this game. Okay, you want rules? You're a knight. You're one of these champions. You're going around, you're fighting a kingdom. You've got monsters that are popping up. You've got cards, and you can play the top part of the card for free. But if you want to play the bottom card, you kind of have to enhance it. There's not many opportunities to do that, but you do this to accomplish your mission, accomplish your goals, fight the monsters, and it's a heck of a lot of fun. That's all I'm saying for rules. That's all you need to know. I bought this game. I bought a copy of the original Mage Knight probably over 10 years ago. I want to say maybe 2012 or something like that. I bought it, and then it was like a Christmas sale at this store in a mall near the theater where I performed. So I bought this, and then I went back a little while later. I bought the expansion without having played the first one, and I never got it to the table. I kept thinking, I kept looking at it, and every time I thought about it, I'm like, I just don't want to learn it right now. I don't want to learn it right now. I never got to the table, and I think I ended up selling it at some point. And then, a year or so, a couple years after that, I guess it would have been a few years after that, I got the Star Trek Frontiers from WizKids, which is essentially kind of a reskinning of Mage Knight in Star Trek form. And I played that, and I really enjoyed it quite a bit. I ended up, let's see, I ended up giving that one away when I moved to Texas. So it was one that I liked and I thought was a lot of fun, but I had to make some tough choices when I moved in that purge, and that unfortunately did not make the cut. I figured I got other Star Trek games, and it's kind of one I kind of regret now. But anyway, I got rid of that one. So I have not played Mage Knight proper before, but I had played the Star Trek Frontier, so I was familiar with the system. Well, the good people at WizKids actually just recently sent me a copy of the Mage Knight Ultimate Edition, and I thought, you know what? All right, now's my time. And I mentioned to Ray, I got this, and he's oh yeah, I've got that. Let's play it. So he kind of came over and he kind of jogged my memory and kind of taught me how to re-taught me how to play it again, the system. And this is just great fun. We played a two-player cooperative game. Of course, there's different modes, and this is a very popular solo game. I know a lot of people play solo, but the game is just really fun because, first of all, I think component quality here is fantastic. I think you've got these little cool painted minis that you use, which are just a super lot of fun and look great. Board pops when you play with them. The artwork is outstanding. It's just beautiful here. The various tokens and the tiles you're laying for your board, they're all just first rate. They're just fantastic production. And what I like here too, though, is beyond just the production, is the gameplay is fun because it's filled with tough choices. Like I say, you've got the different cards you're playing. and how, are you going to enhance them? How are you going to enhance them? You've got the thing you put on there that boasts them, and then you can get mana to take those actions. But it's fun. I like the fact you've got the dice pool, right? You got the kind of the shared dice pool, and you can use that. But then other effects can take them out depending on if it's day or night. I just there's so much in this game that is so fun and so well. First of all, thematic. It's just this wonderful fantasy theme. And then the gameplay, like I said, just knocks it out of the park. They did such a great job here. Now, this particular edition comes with 3 expansions. I've not played with any of the expansions yet. We just played through the base game, and but I really like it. I'm looking forward to playing with some of these other characters and some of these other missions and what have you. I think it's just a stellar, phenomenal game, and it's one that, like I say, I always kind of felt a little shame that I never actually played the copy I had, and I was familiar with it, but I'd never actually played a game of it until recently. I really like it. Now, again, I'm really missing my Star Trek Frontiers. Really wishing I hadn't got rid of that one as well. But it's fun. It's fun. It's interesting. It's exciting. Great choices. Great presentation. Recommendation for the discriminating gamer for Mage Knight Ultimate Edition is buy it. Thank you once again for joining us today on The Discriminating Gamer. As always, we ask you to please leave a comment for us on YouTube, on Board Game Geek, on our Facebook page, or on thediscriminatinggamer.com. We'd ask you to please like us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube, and follow us on Twitter. I'd also ask you, ladies and gentlemen, to please check out my other channel, that is Cody Carlson, PhD, where we take a look at military history, books on history, fun things like that. I even post some of my own lectures on that channel. It would mean a lot to me if you would check that channel out and subscribe. And also, please like this video on Board Game Geek. And also, too, ladies and gentlemen, if you really enjoy the content we bring to you here, I'd humbly ask you to click on the Super Thanks button and leave a tip. My doctor recently told me I had to go on an almond-only diet. That's just nuts. Please somebody help me on my feet again, and I don't know where I'm going, and I don't know where I've been. Please somebody help me on the solid ground. It's a long time, and I'll be dying. Once a year I wind up in the band.
That's the story of my life. Oh yeah, that's the story of my life.